Hey again, guys. Haven't made a video in a while. So much so that I had a subscriber reach out today and ask me if I was okay. With the holiday and work, and I hadn't been really getting a whole lot. So I do want to thank Dakota over at Sports Cards Anonymous and James Elite Hunters, George Diamond Yard Sports Cards, and Lou Rock TV. We went live as the other night, and it was a great time. So I haven't made a video in a while. So you know what that makes me want to do? It makes me want to look at some baseball cards. I have a few things that I did pick up over the last few weeks that I thought I'd show. One is I got this really cool Dale Long 1947 to 66 exhibits. Dale Long, of course, played on my Pirates as well as other teams. I think he played for the Senators and maybe Chicago. I forget where he played at the end of his career. But he set the original record with most consecutive games with a home run that later Don Mattingly tied, and then Ken Griffey Jr. tied it. But this is just a great exhibit card. Love the image on here. And I have another version of this, but I got this 1914 blanket of Chick Gandil. Of course, he was the main ball player in the 1919 Black Sox scandal. And they make different versions of these. I had the brown one. This is the green version. Now, these became known as blankets because mothers would sew them together and make a blanket out of them. And what's cool is you can still find some of these with some of the stitch marks. And these have some faint stitch marks over here. I believe that would mean that it was on the end of the blanket. And I didn't have any with the stitch marks. I have several of these. And I thought that was really cool because that's, you know, the historical perspective of these. And I think it adds a little something to have at least one with some of those stitch marks. I got a hold of this card I've been wanting for a long time. I just love this guy. The only undefeated heavyweight boxer in history. Just a beast, you know, when it came to training. One of the hardest punchers in boxing history, probably the hardest until Mike Tyson came along, and those two have to be the hardest punchers. But I got this 1951 ringside of Rocky Marciano. This is a 1.5, and I have to tell you, if you shop for these cards, they're so hard to find with the nice borders and centered. This is such a great example, and they have registration issues left and right. This just has a little dot down here, I guess that would contribute to the technical grade of a 1.5, but this card presents so much better. This is one of the nicest examples I have found, actually, as far as looks are concerned. So very excited to add this, finally, to my collection. I have this, I think these were from 1981, 1983, drawing a blank, but I got this 7-Eleven 3D disc of Joe Montana. He actually grew up about 20 minutes from where I grew up. Is that showing up? Kind of cool. I have just a few of these. I remember going to the 7-Eleven as a kid and getting the Slurpees, and they always had seemed to have some sort of goodie to give away. And I got a few 1963 cards here. I got Don Hoke. I got Dave DeBusschere, rookie. Of course, he's better known with the Knicks. He was a pitcher, but ended up being a superstar with the New York Knicks. And an Ed Kirkpatrick rookie card. He played for my Pirates. I got a Ronnie Shanklin. He was a wide receiver on the Steelers, 1975. I got a Ray Rice rookie. Ray Lewis rookie. Joe Burrow. And this guy, the only ambidextrous pitcher in the modern era. I'm sure many of you will remember him, but he pitched with both arms. And I think, didn't they make a rule because of him that you have to pitch with the same arm once you start? I don't agree with that, man. Can you imagine if somebody was ambidextrous, the advantage they would have as a pitcher? So be it. If you can do it, they should allow you to do it. They should allow you to pinch hit, back and forth if you want. Wouldn't be very advantageous, but not pinch hit, switch hit. But I don't know about that rule, man. I'm against that. That'd be pretty exciting if somebody was ambidextrous that was a good pitcher and could go back and forth. I think he had a special glove made that could be worn on either hand. And I got 2 of these Project 70s. Man, these are kind of cool. I don't pick up a whole lot of them, but if you watch my channel, you know I do pick them up on occasion. And this one just reminds me of, the 1974 Hank Aaron cards, Hank Aaron specials. Kind of like that one. And this one's really cool. Mickey Mantle with the famous home run. So exactly 1 week from now, Lou Rock TV. Lou will be here in this room. Hopefully we'll have some fun stuff to do together. Looking forward to that. So that is what I have for you today. As always, thanks for watching.